Whew. Hey guys, welcome back to the cabin. Hey buddy. Oh, red-headed woodpecker there. Maybe it's the one I saved a couple months ago with a frozen bill. Maybe I could get him to come say hi to me. Hey guys, so today was a great day. It was beautiful. It was in the mid 50s. Most of our snow has melted off here at the top of the hill, but we're living life in limbo a little bit. The north side of all the hills are still covered with snow, and unfortunately, that's where our road and camp and the road all the way up to the maintained road is on the north side of the hill. So we rode the snowmobile back and forth to the truck one time. There's a lot of dirt and a lot of snow, so it's like 50-50. And I'm not sure if our side-by-side can get up the hill, but we haven't brought it out yet, but we're going to find out tomorrow, I guess. It's closer to the evening now. Been a beautiful day. Check the weather. It's going to be nice out. It's going to be 27 tonight, but not too terrible cold. And then all above freezing after tonight. So probably get this last batch of sap done. I haven't hung out with you during this batch because you guys have seen enough of it. The other day I worked on the wood stove. You guys gave me some great recommendations. I think we're going to use most of them. So things are looking up here at the off-grid cabin. The solar is full. Our buckets are all full. Today was the first day we could really let the wood stove die out, and we used the mini split because our solar's full to heat the cabin. It is mid-April now, way later than usual. So look at that beautiful day. But with no fire comes no warm water, and all of our tanks are still full of water because I didn't drain them before the cold came. So that means all our water tanks are full. That means, and they're thawed out, that means we could turn the water on. And I'll tell you what, Jen is excited about that. She has been talking about that for days. Days and days and days. Weeks, really, because normally we could turn stuff on in March. And here it is, middle of April. And we're just now turning it on. So to say the least, it's been 5 very rough months. And we turned the water off a month earlier. But even though the snow is gone in most spots, here's our shortcoming. Right here where I have to get into my water, the snow is still piled up. So let's get this moved. Alright guys, that's a little better. I might go try to find a piece of cardboard or something to lay on. I'm going to be in there a little bit. I have showed you guys opening this water system up for many years now, a couple years now. So if you guys want to see exactly how we do this, I'll try to put a link in the corner there. You can watch me hook up this whole water system. We are going to make some big improvements and changes to this system this year. I hope we can figure out a good way to do it, because this is okay 8 months out of the year, but we're trying to get it better and good for more like 10 or 11 months a year. Because we're getting a little wore out on the whole bucket or melting snow thing. So, and we've had some, shortcomings with this. So let's get this opened up and we'll show you some running water. Hopefully everything's okay under there and we don't have any issues. Because I think Jen would be very sad if she has to go without water again or for much longer.
It's a glorious day.
Let's hope nothing's frozen or broken because there's a bunch of ice on top of this.
That'd be really, really bad. So that would be really, really bad.
Yeah, there's a bunch of snow on top of my whole valve.
That's not good. How did it get there? Guys, this is the longest we've ever gone without running water in the cabin. Since November. November, December, January, February, March, April. 6 months. It's so long. Never happened. Usually it's like 3 months. Not good. I'm happy to have.
Really hope nothing's broken.
Me too.
If something's broken, we're screwed.
Well, there you are.
There you go, guys. Look at this. Look at that, guys. This is a big, giant pile of snow right here. I just broke it all the way. Like, got down in the crack next to the house. And, of course, right here where my valve is at is all solid ice still. So I'm going to have to melt that. It's probably not going to turn because and it looks cracked. Like, the handle looks cracked. So hopefully it's not broken, because if it's broken, we're screwed. So we got no other way to get water in here.
Let's hope it's not ruined.
Huh?
Let's hope it's not ruined. Huh?
What we're going to do now, we're screwed. Can you go get me a hammer?
Mm-hmm. I'll put you guys inside in a minute, okay, Timber? I know. You just want to be on your couch. Gotta find the hammer. The hammer's in the sled, and the sled is in the greenhouse. Sorry, the hammer was in the last place I checked. So the hammer was in the solar shed, not the.
It's not in the sled?
Not in the sled, not in the pole barn. Rather, it was in Mr. I put everything back where it belongs.
This time of year, here. This time of year.
Uh-huh.
A little disorganized.
You're always disorganized.
That's not true.
You're always disorganized and you just blame it. You're always disorganized and you just blame it on me misplacing your things or distracting you for misplacing your things.
Can you stop distracting me? I'm trying to get us water. Even if I try to turn this right now, there's not gonna be any water in there because it's all isolated on the north side of the cabin. So if I try to turn that right now, all it's gonna do is break it. If it's not already broken, you know? Like, I just put it back together, but it's probably just broken. Like, probably gonna be cracked or whatever. So the only thing we could do is take this pink hose that we use to suck antifreeze into the system.
Uh-huh.
and like put a tank out here and suck out of a tank for a day or two. You know? Like if I could get, and then we could just suck it through that hose, which isn't that great. You know, it's not the best way to do it, but it's a way to do it for a couple days so everything thaws out. And we can see if that tank's broken. You know?
What would we put water in?
A tank. Like we could even take that hose and put an adapter over to like these tanks. If these are thawed, go touch one of those and see if those are
I'm
thawed.
sure they're frozen because, you know, that's...
Story of our lives.
Yeah, this one's...
Huh?
This one's still pretty bad. There is no such thing as global warming, guys. It's all a big lie. Because if it was global warming, we would not be here a third of the way through April with frozen stuff everywhere in Michigan.
Did you already look at it, or you just?
It's hard.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be hard because
It's like...
there's definitely ice right here. That doesn't mean that.
Woo! What's that water? Oh. See that, guys? Did you see that? Oh.
All right, so now I have to get an adapter to go from a hose bib
To PEX?
to that 3/4 inch or that 3/8 line, and that'll just make us so we have water for a few days until everything thaws out. And then if that tank's broken, then we just got to rip that whole thing apart and, you know,
And put a different one in there that we have from over there.
Then it's going to be cold tonight. It's going to be down to 27, so it's not that bad. But whatever line we do out here might freeze.
Cover it with a blanket.
I don't know. I mean, like I thought this was going to be a 5-minute job, just like everything else. Thought I was going to like dig it out, open up the valve.
Somehow.
We're on the north side of the cabin, so nothing thaws over here. So I guess that would be the same thing for the cabin, like any water system over here. So
Somehow we live in Antarctica, even though we're in northern Michigan, USA.
there hasn't been any snow 20 miles south of us for like a month. Literally, like a month. You go 20 miles south of here,
No snow.
no snow for the last month and a half almost.
When we came back from Florida, it was beautiful and like it was starting to melt and everything was slushy. And then we had another storm that dumped like 2 feet of snow on us, and that's what ruined us. We almost had it all. Is that leaking? Is that bleeps that's leaking?
I don't know, is it?
I don't know if it's leaking or...
Yeah, cracked.
Okay, I'm just letting you know. I didn't want you to like...
I didn't know it was leaking. I just was trying to get it out of the way. So.
What's
Yay.
cold outside?
Get a coat on. It's 40 degrees out. Get a coat on.
I didn't know how much time. You said it was going to be quick, so I was just coming outside real quick to be quick. So you lied to me.
Opening this up so some heat can get in here.
Come on, Scout, let's go inside. Alright guys, today's video is sponsored by Glacier Fresh. Empty water pitcher. Tired of plastic bottles that also take up room in our landfills and are not environmentally friendly? We have a solution for you. It's the Glacier Fresh countertop cold water filtration system. Just plug it in, fill it with water, and it's ready to go. Always cold water, always on demand. With the warmer weather coming up, we drink a lot of water outside to stay hydrated. And this cold water dispenser is going to help us stay hydrated with cold, great tasting water. Alright guys, this was super easy to set up. Plug in and play. Quick, easy. This doesn't take up a lot of space. Fresh cold water right at my fingertips. The Glacier Fresh countertop cold water purifier is great for homes or offices. Say goodbye to plastic bottles. Say goodbye to drinking warm water. Always have cold, fresh water right at your fingertips. And this water purifier retains the good minerals for you so that way you're not losing all those good minerals that you want from your water. Fresh, clean water right at my fingertips, right at an instant, just by the press of a button. And the Glacier Fresh has 2 fixed volume buttons, making it easy to fill your 12-ounce cup or your 20-ounce cup. It also has a memory function. That way you can easily refill your favorite cup at any time. Included with your Glacier Fresh countertop cold water purifier is a filter that lasts 6 months. Feel rest assured you have clean, safe drinking water for 6 months. So if you're looking for a countertop cold water purifier, check out the links below. Get the best deals from Glacier Fresh. Thank you so much, Glacier Fresh, for sponsoring today's video.
Alright guys, I'm going to go look through my plumbing stuff and see if I got a way to hook a hose up to this. Because I'm all stinky and I need to take a shower. I can take one more shower. I can heat it up on the stove, I guess. But we were looking forward to washing dishes and, like, having running water again. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, this adapter, a reducer, is all the way from our original bathhouse. It had it on the bottom of one of these heaters. So this is just to get water rolling. We might not even, the heater might not even work. It might be, you know, we'll see. So again, just fiddle farting here trying to get us a shower tonight.
Because we got no snow and got no water. Don't go off grid. It ain't easy.
Don't do it.
Everyone thinks it's easy.
Nobody thinks it's easy. Everyone thinks it's fun. It ain't that much fun.
Right now it's
I had just as much fun hanging out with you at a normal house.
right now it's not much fun. Right now it's not much fun. We do have fun. Just the trials and tribulations of off-grid. These are the days of our life.
Look at this, guys. Look at this. That is not supposed to be a big bubble there. So this whole thing expanded. So I'm sure, hopefully it's not cracked because there's water in here. So there's no leaking yet, but it could be frozen on the bottom. Here, I don't want to touch that because I got... So we're going to leave this open. Not this, just this door. Yeah, I can't even open that. So there's water in this tank.
It's not frozen at the top.
No, because it's warmed up. Like it's just frozen down there because it has the heat hasn't reached it yet. What?
It wasn't working for me. I was trying.
You can't put a hose on, my dear?
I can. I don't know why it wasn't working. Same reason sometimes stuff doesn't work for you. Because I need to save your day. You put a different line there now.
Yeah,
that will suck into...
Yeah. Get off of me.
Supposed to be warmer tomorrow, you said?
It's supposed to get cold tonight, then like down to 27, and then be like cold for most of tomorrow, and then warm up throughout the day. Like, and then not be below freezing again after tonight. Laugh, laugh, giggle, giggle. find a clamp, but let's hook it up and see if it works first. Probably don't need a clamp if I just push it on here hard. Don't warm it up.
Please.
He's got
Let this work. We will improve the water system this summer, if it ever
All right,
comes.
moment of truth. I mean, this is gonna freeze tonight, but it's not gonna hopefully break. All right, so
What's next?
we'll turn the pump on and hope it starts sucking water, or hope there's enough water in this one. There might not even be enough water in this one to run. You know, like this one's at least exposed to the warm temperatures. It wasn't all boxed in, you know.
Yeah.
But it's still got a giant chunk of ice in it, so it's not like it's thawed out, you know.
Yeah. Hey, my weather does not show at 27 tonight. So we're going with my weather. My weather shows a low of 34.
Sucking water, I
Do
think.
you want me to go inside and see if...
Yeah, go ahead and go inside and see what's happening.
Okay.
Water. Oh, there it comes.
Let's go see, guys.
Yeah, everything's gonna be open in there, so go close it.
Ah! Antifreeze is still running through everything right now. Let's see. Now it's hot. Ah, there we go. Now it's not foamy.
All right. Well, as long as we don't run out of water in the tank, or battery juice, because I haven't checked the battery should be fine. But I'm gonna put these filters in here real
If
quick.
not, you can switch it with the other energy battery.
Yeah, but it should be plenty fine. I don't have the Renogy app right now, so. All right. Well, we gotta clean up. Will you bring me the filters real quick?
Yep, they're right there on the
Will you
snowmobile.
bring them out to me.
But,
Close
yeah.
that up and bring it out to me, and I'm gonna start taking this apart.
Okay. Glory, glory. Hallelujah, guys. I was a bit worried there. But we're good to go. So The water filters that we have will just replace these?
Yes.
Sweet.
It'll be way better. And it'll be...
We'll pull out the box tomorrow and look at it. Right?
Yep. I mean, it's going to be very similar, but more safe, you know? Like, in theory, we should be able to drink the water, you know?
Yeah. And that's just going on because it's like priming?
Open these up.
Okay.
So once the water pressure builds back up, it should stop.
Okay. Things I should kind of know in case you croak on me.
You're gonna be so screwed if I die. You're gonna have to go. You have to sell everything and just try to make do.
Go live off grid in Florida.
Yeah, something.
Look at this dog. What are you doing? What are you doing, brown dog? What are you doing? What? What? Are you excited that there's running water? Huh? How do you?
Let me get out of here.
How do you feel?
Hey, buddy. No, this dog always cheers me up. I don't know, if it wasn't for Jenny and Timber, probably wouldn't have made it this far in life.
Dad, good job. You got the water running. I'm proud of you.
Buddy, you're smishing it. You gotta check the syrup.
Timber, how do you feel about the fact that we have running water? Is it like a cookie? Huh? The only critter that's going to run under right now is this brown dog. He's got his nighttime zoomies going on. Come up. Yeah. Get him. At least the snow's finally melting. It's bear season again. I've seen a few posts up here in northern Michigan of people having bears out and bear sightings. So means bird feeders going at night now. Usually keep them out all winter, but now that bears have been seen, we put them away. Not worth the risk.